Alrighty, hello, my name's Quinlan and this is MelbourneMusos, the drum show, and what I've done is I've changed out all my drum heads for Evans UV1s. I did have Evans G1s on them. I love them for this kit, Doris, my drum kit, and on my other kit, Deidre, I use Evans G2s because she goes out and about and gets flogged, sometimes with other drummers and all that sort of stuff. She drums around. And I still love her though, and yeah, it's gig night, and it can be a share kit, that kind of thing when I'm doing business with the riff readers and all that sort of biz. But with this one, this is my MelbourneMusos kit, and 1 week I'm doing rock, next week I'm doing jazz, next week's Latin, classical percussion, all sorts of things, even down to the sticks. So I've got a multi-stick with a mallet on one end when I'm doing that kind of stuff, all that sort of business, and then of course the normal stick end. And what this show is all about is Evans UV1s. I've played them before. I got sent one a long time ago, but it didn't have UV1 on it. It had prototype. So this is the Evans 360 UV1s, almost brand new, latest technology, and I am probably biased, but I would thoroughly recommend trying them out. Let me go through them with you. Here's my main snare. Now this is a DW14 by 6.5 stainless steel, so it's a bit of a retro sound about it. And what happens with that is that it's got that kind of open, pingy kind of sound with this particular thing there. Take the snares off. What I often say is that when you're tuning a drum set, if it's a 5-piece kit, a great little tip is to try and tune it. First of all, get everything even, an even tension. And in many cases, that takes care of itself. You sort it if you've got even tension on all the lugs. But if you want to be particular, a great little tip is the racing call. And if you can get your drum kit doing that, that's fine. This is a larger drum kit. Some people call it stupid, but that's all right. I still love her. And what it is, it's a 7-piece kit from here. And with the toms, I've still got a bit of work here to do, so pardon me, but a little tip for that is you've got enough notes for a minor pentatonic scale, that kind of thing. And there you have it. And what that is, if you want me to get a little bit technical, 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, octave. And so it goes. I've just used tones. So I've done even tension, and I can go there if I want to, but at the moment, once again, I did the same kind of thing where I just did even pressure on all of them, and I got this. There's your 14 I might as well go snare drum a little bit. This used to be my main one, and now it's sort of doubling as some people call it a popcorn snare, for the light part, and then when you come in, you go to the 6.5. I'll take the snares off now, and I'll go to the piccolos. Now, when I had the Evans G1s on, which are now over there. Okay, hello boys. You're still fairly new over there. I'm going to keep you lot because I can put them on other things There's still tone over there. There's tone to be had. But these ones I've tuned a little bit lower to begin with. Okay, just to begin with, right? There's something there. Can you hear the melody in that? So what happens is when I start bringing these kinds of things in, what goes on is that when I'm actually putting new skins on, I stay consistent, okay? So even down to the snare drum, okay? Because when I'm out doing gigs with various bands and stuff, my other kit, my gigging kit, has actually an Evans Genera on it, and that's great, and it's got wood hoops, right? Crack. There you go. But for this kit and for the needs of the show, as I mentioned earlier, jazz 1 week, Latin the other, metal the week after that, what I need to adjust and change, you see. So what often happens is that I'll use the mallet ends for, say, classical percussion, or if you like, drumline multi-toms, that kind of. Then, when I'm doing things like that, I'll go to wood tip to get more cut with the top end. This is like fundamental bass. Say the cymbal, turn around here. See what I did there? You see? So, what's to be had?